assistant curator of giant pandas. And I've been with the pandas since they got here back in 2000. And so my role as assistant curator, I take care of them every day, just like the keepers do. Tian, our adult male, is the most laid back of the three. He's very okay with new experiences. He doesn't get worked up if he hears a noise. I mean, he's just very calm and relaxed. Mei Xiang is a little bit more nervous about things that she doesn't know what they are. That could be just because she's a mom and she has to be aware of her surroundings. But she's also very meticulous when she does things. And then Xiao, he's kind of a mix of the two. He can be laid back, but he's more like his mother. He's a little more nervous about things. He loves to sleep in trees. And he's also very smart.
I started here at the zoo 7 years ago. We still had cub Bao Bao and Bei Bei here at that point in time. Xiao Qiji was our last cub, born 3 years ago. I was actually here the night he was born. I was in the camera room monitoring mom and cub right after his birth, and then have been intimately involved with his rearing and care since. So I think for me the most memorable times was really watching mom Mei Xiang and cub Xiao Qiji together, and really seeing what a great mother she was, and really teaching him how to eat bamboo and how to move in and out of the exhibits, and just really doing an excellent job caring for him.
Know that our pandas are well cared for. They get the best medical care, the best nutrition, the best exhibits. But this is my favorite part of our program. Because we have such excellent relationships with our colleagues in China, with the experts in China who care for hundreds of bears, we've invited those experts here and have had them to look at our bears, to examine them.
自从大熊猫国际科研合作开展以来，我们双方建立了相互良好的合作关系，在大熊猫的饲养繁育、科研、医疗和公众教育等方面进行了经验交流和研究合作，双方相互取长补短，共同推进大熊猫保护的高质量发展，并为两国人民的友谊和了解做出了重要作用。
We know that the two adults have some arthritis, so our veterinarians have worked really hard to find ways to eliminate their pain. So we do a laser on them now, and they love it. So it's been really good to know that that's something that they enjoy, and it's also helping them. So we can give them medicine too, but having the warm laser on their joints is just like, kind of like a warm massage that they get. And so it makes us feel good that we've been able to sort of make them a little bit more comfortable, and they enjoy it.
Also within the training cage, there's an area where we have access to their arms, and we routinely monitor their blood pressure so that if we felt like there was an issue, if it was getting too high, that there's actually meds that we could use to help reduce it. But they are completely healthy, and we feel like are completely ready for this trip. For weeks we've been preparing them for their journey. Plus we'll have 3 attendants traveling with them. We'll have a veterinarian and 2 keepers who will be traveling with them to China, and we'll spend time once they arrive at the panda reserves to help them acclimate.
This will be my 7th trip. So I went to China to learn about the breeding and how they do it in China, and also learn some cub management and how they take care of the cubs. So I've gotten to learn from them in China, where they have a very different situation, since we only have our limited number of pandas. So it's been great that we've had people come back and forth and learn from each other. So I traveled with Bei Bei to China in 2019. And the biggest hurdle that we have is just getting them used to being in their crate for such a long period of time. So we've been working with them in the crates and closing them in the crates and giving them their favorite foods so they can get used to being in the crates, and they look at it as a safe place that they can be. All 3 of them have been really relaxed in the crates, so we know that that will be really helpful for the trip. When we're on the trip, I will go back and visit with them, give them their food, and just sit with them and make sure that they're happy and they can look to us, for comfort if they need it. But in my experience, once they're in the crate, they stay really calm on the plane, so I'm not concerned. I think they'll have a good trip.
We are going to miss them so much. My heart breaks a little bit to think of this place without Mei Xiang and Tian, who've been here for 23 years. Xiao Qiji's new, but also the thought of he's so joyful. All of that joy who is leaving us. We will miss them so much.
We're going to miss them. Everyone's coming to see them, to wish them well, and so. But yeah, it will be sad to see them go, but I'm also excited that they're going home.
So that it's going to be hard to say goodbye to them because you're right, they're like our family. Spent so much time here, 5 days a week with them, holidays with them. So it's going to be very hard not to be able to talk to them every day and see them every day. I'm just going to wish them good luck in their new home, and I think they'll be fine, and hope they don't forget us.
我非常感谢美国同事的关心和帮助，衷心感谢美国民众对大熊猫美香一家的高度关注和喜爱。美香一家在美国受到了千万宠爱和关注，这使他们美国的民众更加了解中国野生动物的保护，特别是大熊猫的保护工作。请大家放心，我们也会一如既往的精心照顾大熊猫美香一家，使其健康快乐的生活。欢迎大家持续关注大熊猫，我们将共同呵护大熊猫。